We shall now take a look at how we can exchange the values in two memory locations. Let us say my first memory location A has the value 5. Second memory location has the value 9. We have already done an algorithm for this where the value of 9 goes into A and the value of A, which is 5, goes into B. So the value gets exchanged. There are more than one way of doing it. The first way we are going to take a look is using a third variable called as temp. So first what I do is I move the value contained in A into temp. So temp also becomes 5. This is 5. This is 9. Then what I can do is I can copy the value of B into A. So when I copy the value of B into A, this becomes 9, this becomes 9 and this becomes 5. Then what I need to do is I need to move the value of temp into B. So what do I say? This is 9, this becomes 5 and this remains 5. So this is how the exchange really takes place. So what are the steps? The first step is I need to declare two variables called as A and B. They are of the type integers. After I declare them, the next step I need to read the values into A and B and print before exchanging. I have already told you about clear screen, so I'm not going to explain it in every video. So I am entering two numbers A and B. So in this case, A happens to be 5, B happens to be 9. Then what happens next is before interchanging, I am printing the value of A and B. So it's going to print the value of A as 5 and B as 9. So whatever is in the double quote is going to be printed as it is. Okay, whatever is in blue is going to come as it is on your screen. Then once I print them, then what I do is I need to declare a variable of the type int called temp, and at the same time I'm initializing it to A. So just take a look here what I'm doing. Exchange the values using a temporary location. So I'm creating a variable called temp of the type int, giving it the value of A. Next step, I'm giving A the value of B. And then lastly, I need to copy from temp the value of A into B. So I'm saying B is assigned the value temp. So this way the exchange takes place. But then in order to confirm that our results are correct, we need to print the values. So after exchanging, when we go ahead and print, you are going to see the value of A is going to print as 9. The value of B is going to print as 5. All these things like clear screen, get ch have been explained. So we will not be repeating it in every video. All right. So this is the program how you go about doing an exchange using a temporary variable. Now, there is also a possibility of doing an exchange without the use of a temporary variable. In the sense, I am just going to use two variables itself and then I'm going to try to do the exchange. So let's see how that particular thing works. So in order to understand that, we will again do a little bit of rough work and conceptual thinking before we proceed ahead. So let's take a look at the steps of how do we exchange values. Okay, how do we exchange values in two memory locations without using a temporary variable? So the first step here is declare two variables. So I am declaring A and B as two variables of the type integer. We as usual clear the screen and ask the user to enter the values of two numbers. So we read the values of A and B and print the value of A and B before exchanging. So let us say take different values of A and B. So this is what we can do now. This is A, this is B. Let's say A is 20, this fellow is 10. All right. So if I print, do this C out, A is going to print as 20, B is going to print out as 10. Now what you do is, now I'm going to show you the logic. Using simple addition and subtraction, I can do the exchange. So this step 3 consists of three parts. In the first step, A is assigned the value of A plus B. So A is 20 plus 10, A becomes 30, B remains as it is. This is step number 1. All right. Now what I'm doing in next step is I am saying the value of B is A minus B. So A remains as it is. Okay. B is A minus B. 30 minus 10 is B is 20. So now you have seen a simple thing. The value of A has gotten into B. Now what I am doing here is I am saying A is now A minus B. So 30 minus 20, A happens to be 10 and this remains 20. So here you saw the values got exchanged between A and B without using a third variable. And if you take a look at it, this is how the program is going to look. After the exchange, you're going to print the value of A, which is going to print as 10. The value of B is going to print as 20. And then you're going to do a get ch to hold the screen so that you can see the output, and then do a return 0. So I hope this gives you two different ways of exchanging the values in two memory locations without using a third variable or a temporary memory location.